Good everything. It is July the 15th, 2025. It's about 6:30 in the afternoon and roughly 88 degrees. So I am looking at some damage to my acorn squash bed here, and I don't know if it's the humidity, the lot of with the rain that we've been having, uh, and maybe not enough air circulation that I'm noticing some damage on leaves. So I am out here today to do a bit of thinning, try to get some airflow so the bees could go in for and pollinate, I should say, the blossoms, get me some acorn squash, and then I'm going to water with some Epsom salt, see if it eliminates this problem that I've been having in this area. See? I don't know what that damage is from. It's definitely not blossom end rot because the fruit is not affected, and it's not powdery mildew because, as you can see from the majority of the leaves, you don't see that as being the issue. See my little acorns going in there. So let me thin this out and then we will proceed from there. I have no idea what this problem is, but we'll get it fixed. All right, so I am harvesting some peas here. Some of them look like they've gone way too far, but expecting rain tomorrow. Some of these haven't yet filled out. These are drying, and as you can see, these are finally poking their heads out as well. This is my first time growing these. So I got my peas. Now I'm also going to harvest some kale and some Swiss chard. So I was asking my husband the other day how he felt about some what do you call it? Split pea soup. And then I could add in some ham and some kale. So I'm thinking that's gonna be on the menu. And like I said, I bought me a vacuum sealer, so we're gonna definitely put that to use this year. Or perhaps I could even try to dehydrate some kale chips. When I'm finished here, I'm gonna head to the apple tree because I need to get some more apples and get some chips going. I've definitely been going crazy with the apple chips. So yeah, get that together. Swiss chard. Now some of these leaves that have definitely been eaten up, I am going to put in my fertilizer buckets over there and get some fertilizing going on. So that's where we are with that. Okay, so as I cut into the bed here, I found some what may be blossom end rot to this fruit. So that now have me thinking that that could be the issue. So I already watered with the Epsom salt. We're expecting rain tomorrow, so I'm going to come out here and possibly treat for blossom and rot on Thursday. So let me show you what my harvest is. All right, so let's talk about the haul. We got some Swiss chard. We'll fry that up with some shrimp. Then we got some kale, which we're going to put in some split pea soup with some ham. Got a handful of sugar snap peas, not enough to prep for freezing. So what I'm going to do with that is just wash them up, shell them, and enjoy them as a snack. Now, working on my third batch of apple chips, and I actually picked these out of the bucket. I actually picked these out of the tree, so I got 2 buckets here that I'm going to prep tomorrow for some apple chips. Expecting rain tomorrow, so we shall see. With everything, it is the 16th of July 2025. It's about 8:30 in the morning. We are low 70s going up to mid to high 80s today. I'm expecting rain this evening, and it's supposed to be a heavy downpour, so I'm not going to water today. But what I'm out here doing is the following. I have about 9 grow bags, and I would say at least 7 of them I need to address. I have grass growing inside of them. Those grow bags have onions and garlic, and I need to thin them and probably move the dirt away from the bulbs of some of those bags. And then I'll try to clean up in that area, get those weeds off. As you can see, a lot of dieback from me spraying has occurred. Sunflowers have opened up. So I'm going to put you on a delay and we'll get this started. All right, so I'm going to say be careful with the bulbs that you buy, because as you could tell, these some big weeds in there. And I know it didn't come from all that topsoil. I think some of them bulbs that I planted in there contributed. Anyway, going through this bag, I hope you could see, my got a white onion, pretty good size, and a red onion, they're pretty good size. So all right, I'm done with out here. I just need to pick up this stuff, so I'll bring you back. All right, so what I decided was to come and harvest some of my callaloo, and I'm thinking I'm gonna just saute this with some peppers and onions and have it as a side. I'm thinking either curry beef or curry chicken. The split pea soup with the kale, I'm going to put that in the crock pot this weekend. And the Swiss chard with some shrimp might be sauteed for later this week. So since I know this might be an acquired taste for my husband, I am going to just pick off a few with a meal, to make a meal for one. Give him a sample if he likes it, okay? If not, it's gonna be a meal for one. Right now I got the first bucket of my apples going in the dehydrator. Get me some more chips. So that's what the day is looking like in my neck of the woods. So this is my first callaloo harvest. Alright, so I got my chicken curry going, and I'm going to plate this up for you and show you what my dinner is going to be like with stuff that I harvested from the garden. I gotta go outside. I'll take you with me. I have some scraps that I'm going to bury in some of my beds. So let's go outside. So this is my fenugreek pot, and this is my ginseng pot, and I thought that these were actually the plants. However, Google is saying that it's not. I'll put the name on the screen of what Google is saying these are. This is some fat chick weed or something. However, it's also saying that these are edible when they're ripe. So what I thought was fenugreek and ginseng is not. Now in this pot, which should be my hyssop, is actually some smart weed or knotweed. So I am going to be cleaning out a few buckets, I could tell. Now this pot is supposed to be my blue borage. However, it's giving me a different name for this, and they're saying that this is the high bush blueberry. The I had ashwagandha in this pot, but nothing ever came up. So I guess we'll try again next year. I doubt I have enough time to drop seeds for what will be a successful harvest this season. Ooh, I see peppers. I'm thinking that's my pippin, so we shall see. And it has a lot more buds on it. I walk in here from the garden, y'all, and this house smells awesome. I not only put my foot, my hand, my neck, and my back into this curry. It's so delicious. You could take the coconut milk. I have potatoes, carrots. This is my sauteed callaloo, and the only thing that would make it better if the carrots and the potatoes came out of my garden. But yep, dinner is served. Now, on my way in, I stopped and I picked some raspberries, got them washed up, and I'm saving them for my husband since he hadn't yet tried any that I've harvested. So, yeah. Thanks for stopping by. Trust everyone have a blessed day, a blessed week, and an awesome weekend. Ancestors willing, I'll catch you on the next one.